It was the first day of university. The campus was alive, laughter, new faces, dreams in the air. Among hundreds of students, Emma Carter walked into the medical building holding her books tightly, nervous but excited. Across the hallway, Ethan Walker, one of the top medical students, noticed her. Something about her calm eyes and gentle smile caught his heart in an instant. From that day, life began to write a story neither of them expected. Days turned into weeks. Emma and Ethan often crossed paths in lectures, in the library, in the cafeteria. A small smile would turn into a greeting into conversation, and soon, those conversations became the highlight of their days. They studied together, helped each other through exams, and slowly, without saying it aloud, love started to grow between them. Ethan once told her, "Someday, I'll be a neurosurgeon and you'll be the best gynecologist this world has ever seen." Emma laughed. "And maybe, we'll work in the same hospital." Neither of them knew that destiny was listening. Dreams come true. Years passed. They both graduated with honors. Ethan became a neurosurgeon, precise, respected, and incredibly dedicated. Emma became a gynecologist, compassionate, loved by her patients. They got married soon after. It felt like a dream: 2 doctors, 2 souls, 1 heartbeat. Their friends called them the perfect couple. But perfection doesn't always mean happiness. The distance between hearts. Time moved fast. Life became a routine of surgeries, patients, meetings, and conferences. They barely had time for breakfast together. Sometimes, Ethan would come home when Emma was already asleep. Sometimes, Emma would leave for the hospital before he even woke up. Their love was still there, but buried under exhaustion and silence. One night, they sat together on their apartment balcony, the city lights glowing far below. Ethan looked at her and said softly, "Emma, do you ever miss us?" She turned to him, tears glistening in her eyes. "Every single day," she whispered. "We spent years dreaming about being together, and now we're living those dreams. But somehow, we lost each other in the process." They sat there quietly, both realizing the truth. They had conquered their careers, but lost touch with the very thing that made them human: love, a promise to live again. That night, Ethan held her hand and said, "Let's take a break, not from love, but from life." So they did something bold. They took 6 months off from work. No surgeries, no meetings, no emails, just 2 souls, rediscovering life together. They traveled to Switzerland, the place Emma had always dreamed of. Snow-capped mountains, blue lakes, cozy cabins, and laughter that echoed through every valley. They took long walks by the lakes, drank hot chocolate by the fireplace, and for the first time in years, they looked at each other not as doctors, but as 2 people who had once fallen madly in love. The reminder. One afternoon, they met another couple, 2 young doctors from London who were also on a short trip. They sat together, shared coffee, and talked about their lives. Those doctors spoke about their endless hours, their stress, their lack of time for family. Ethan listened quietly and then smiled. "You know," he said gently, "success feels great until you realize it's stealing your joy. We spent years trying to save lives, but somewhere along the way, we forgot to live our own." The young couple went silent. Sometimes, the truth doesn't need more words. Love returns. In the months that followed, Emma and Ethan rediscovered everything they had lost. The small talks, the laughter, the touch of hands, the warmth of being together. Every sunrise in Switzerland became a reminder that love isn't found in achievements. It's found in shared moments, in peace, in togetherness. When they finally returned home, they didn't go back to being the same people. They worked less, smiled more, and promised never to let success steal their happiness again. In a world where everyone is chasing something: money, fame, success, we often forget the most important thing: time. Time to love, time to live, Time to feel human again. Ethan and Emma's story reminds us all, a successful life means nothing if you forget to love the people you're living it for.